FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
One of the things that both our pilots union and I had done that turned out to be very beneficial was that we insisted that the entire crew get the very next day, Friday, January 16th, a chance to talk to our union's critical incident response people. We have volunteer peers who do the same job that we do, who are specially trained to give us a roadmap. And I asked for a roadmap of what to expect. How is it going to be? And they told us, distracted thoughts, inability to sleep more than a few hours at a time, a loss of appetite, second guessing, what ifing, all these kinds of things. And it's exactly what happened to each of us. And so all five of us in the crew went through that together and got a handle on what to expect. But it took time. It took time to put it all in perspective. I think I had the advantage of being 57, almost 58 years old when this happened, so I had lots of life experience to help me put this in perspective. But it took time to put it in perspective and to integrate this into my psyche so I could make sense of it.
Are you there? Has that happened?
Oh, yeah, that happened quickly within a few months. And I think what helped also is that the investigation basically verified that Jeff Skiles and I did have an accurate understanding of the situation, that we did take the proper actions and make appropriate choices at every juncture, that we really had done the best that we could do with the situation that we faced and the time in which we had to deal with it, and that helped immensely. But yeah, it took some time to get through this because we landed in an airplane full of people in a river. And it was a traumatic experience.
It must be gratifying, of course, that everyone was saved, and gratifying to know that as a professional pilot, and as a professional, one always wants to act professionally, you literally made, to my knowledge, you and the crew, every right decision, given the set of circumstances. That's really quite an amazing achievement in 208 seconds.
We were
all those lives on the line.
And I'm also especially proud, and one of the things I talk about in the book is the day in early June where my first officer that day, Jeffrey Skiles, and I had a chance for the first time to listen to the other recording. What you've all heard is the recording of the air traffic control radio communications between the controller, Patrick Harden, and our flight. What you haven't heard, and you can't because it's prohibited by law, it's to be used only for investigation purposes, although there's a transcript in one of the appendices of the book, is the cockpit voice recording. And when Jeff and I first heard that at the NTSB headquarters in Washington in June, it was shocking. I didn't think that time had slowed down, my perception of time had slowed down during the event, because it happened quickly. I didn't feel like it was in slow motion. But when I heard the recording for the first time of what actually did happen and how quickly it happened, it was even faster than I remembered. It was just breathtaking. It was shocking. It was hard to believe that it had happened as fast as it really did. So I was, at the end, especially gratified and very proud of what Jeff and I had been able to do in such a short time, facing such long odds. And, of course, as a student of safety and being interested in what's gone before and trying to learn not only from my experiences but the experiences of others, I've read many such transcripts after major accidents. And ours sounded really good in terms of our competence. We didn't sound confused. We sounded busy.
And clear-headed.
And so I was happy with what we accomplished that day.